Independence Day. Yeah, I just got back from a small-scale 4th of July party with some of my friends. There were only about 6 of us at a friend's house, and I mean, it was fun. I mean, it didn't have to be huge. Basically, we were just sitting around, laughing, talking, telling stories. I mean, the way it started out is, I got there and I brought a bin full of cookies. And I also brought a kind of a classic street game that I figured would help kill time. You might have heard of this sort of thing before. It's kind of like you put a ball underneath one of these 3 cups and you just sort of mix them all up like this, and then the person who you're playing has to sort of guess which cup the ball is under. I used a wooden bead at first, which proved to be a huge mistake because it made a noise and they could hear it. I had originally considered a rubber bouncy ball, but I had put that aside for some reason. Can't remember why. Probably because of its weight. I don't know. But I ended up giving up, taking the bead out, and putting little plants in there. 4, actually. 4 for 4th of July. So that didn't make a sound. And so I would challenge some of them to a little game and would say, okay, if you win, you get a cookie. Not too many of my cookies got eaten though, because my friend Gabby, who had invited me, gave us pieces of chocolate chip cookie cake with red, white, and blue sprinkles, and that filled us all up pretty well. I didn't even finish mine because I was already full from the peanut butter and jelly toast that I ate. But it was good. I liked it. And so we were all sitting out on this lawn on some small chairs at Gabby's house for a while, and then sometime around 7:30 we packed up some stuff and went to this huge park, and there weren't very many people there, and we were trying to decide for a while where to sit. And so we found a good spot, laid out the chairs, and I ended up sitting on the grass, which I didn't mind because I love the feeling of the grass under my feet. Which is why I took my shoes off later on, because, oh my god, it feels so good. It's like you haven't lived until you've taken your shoes off out on the grass. And so I brought my camera, took a lot of pictures, and I know Gabby took plenty of pictures. We were all just hanging out, killing time for a while. I was trying to sort of stir up some kind of conversation, and once in a while I would challenge a friend to another game, just to kill time basically. Just sit, talk, and it wasn't until sometime after 9, like 9:30 or so, that this fireworks show we were going to had started, because I hadn't been given too many details. I mean, none of us really knew all the details for sure. Like, I was told that we were, that this little party was going to be from 6:45 to 8:50, and it ended up starting early for some reason, and so I got there kind of fashionably late. Yeah, that's my excuse. And so we were just sitting in the park in the dark, watching the fireworks, and none of us knew how long it was going to be before the fireworks show started or when it was going to end. And so basically we just had to wait. And then when the fireworks did come on, it was great. Whoa! Nope, I'm not gonna stop recording. This is amazing. I mean, amazing. Some of the fireworks were big, some were small. And it's a shame that this camera doesn't really do it justice, you know? Because when you see fireworks with your own eyes, it's so clear and just so amazing, such a big spectacle. And I was holding my camera up, trying to get a good view of the fireworks. I was trying to sort of focus on the one that I was actually seeing, but not in a way that made me lose focus and tilt the camera the wrong way. So I ended up putting one of my sandals against the cookie bin at this sort of angle and putting the camera on the bottom of the sandal pointed up so that it was just pointed at the sky. And so that worked out really well, and I could focus my whole attention on the fireworks. That's an interesting one right there.
Yeah, the sparkly one, I love those.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of fireflies or something.
I know, right? Like legit.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. So, yeah, that's my step. So again, I'll just have to ask some of my friends how their Independence Days went. See if they had fun.